welcome. My name is Sam, and today we are going to be playing a game that I have waited for a very long time. This is Ace Combat 7. I've got it on the computer. I'll be playing it with an Xbox 360 controller. I'm a couple days late in making one of these videos because my computer had a couple issues with actually getting it to work properly, but I finally did manage to get it working, and here we are. Now, there will definitely be some times throughout this playthrough when I don't talk quite as much. I want it, cutscenes and the like. But I definitely want to make a video. I've been looking forward to this game so much, and I really want to share it with everybody. So I'll be playing through it the very first time. I'll be recording here. And with that, we're gonna jump right in. Now, I did start the very first mission before my computer kind of crashed and had a couple bugs, but I'm pretty sure those are sorted out now. So I'm just gonna restart story, and we'll go through the first mission and the opening cinematics together. Now, I will say Ace Combat, the entire series, is not exactly known for its, super serious storylines and voice acting and stuff. Sometimes it's a little campy, a little silly, but roll with it, because usually it ends up being enjoyable at the very least. So with that, we're gonna get right to it. Yes, I want to reset my campaign mode and start again. I haven't really obtained any items, so that's not a big deal. We're going normal. Here we go.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So, I flew up. Straight up. Through the clouds. Higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been my best with this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Okay.
Is everyone here?
Here we go.
Settle down. I said settle down.
Okay, yes sir.
You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
Oh boy. Mission 1. Alright. Mission 1. Let's go. Alright, so I do have the F4 for the pre-order bonus of the PC version here, but I think I'm gonna go with okay, I mean it's not that big of a deal. I'll go with the F-16. Select parts. Right. Okay, yeah, let's put that on there. Here we go.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Mission 1, charge assault. Take down the hostile bombers.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Alright, it's been a very long time since I played one of these, so I'm gonna be rusty, but here we go.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
Mage 2.
There's a hell of a welcoming party.
Afterburners on, boys. Let's go.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Read that. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
All right.
Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco.
Here we go.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Right.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
They weren't kidding. Clouds in this game are much cooler than before.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Got this special secondary missile that locks onto multiple air targets at once.
All escorts drawn up for another attack. Point is 835.
Behind target and
Come
ready
on,
to
baby.
attack.
Here we go.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Come on. Lock.
Man's on your 6. Watch it.
There we go.
Missile launched.
Out they go.
Enemy support eliminated. This
Splash
should make the
3.
job easier. Destroy the target. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Okay, there we go.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
So sit in the cockpit here.
Fox 3.
This is a really cool view, but I do like being outside the plane as well.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy
Just
bomber
look
down.
over
Nice going,
jets.
Mage 2.
Not too shabby,
I don't know if
Mage
that's
2.
just me,
You
but
still got a long way to go,
I like
kid.
to fly
I'll
in
give
the
you some
cockpit.
pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a
Oh,
bomber and
back
an
in.
escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Mage 2, walking. Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
There. 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
21 Pyro. Oh, that's the named one.
Are you kidding me right now?
So sometimes
Jesus,
there's named
this is the
aircraft
kind of
that
shit
if
that
you
really
shoot
chaps
them
my
down,
ass.
you get a special skin for that particular aircraft. Now they're usually harder to shoot down. Woo! For that very reason. Alright, we're gonna switch to outside here. Oh, darn it, just missed. Light him up. Got him. Got him with the guns. Looks like we have another group out here. Nope, I'm already on the tail of this one. Alright, well we got the named aircraft for this one. I think there's usually only one per mission. but I don't know. We'll see. Here we go, boys.
Missile fired!
Mage 2, locked. Enemy bomber destroyed. One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
I got a bunch of enemies behind me, but that's alright.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Missed him.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Come on.
Enemy bomber hit. Still airborne. Finish it off.
I'm hit. I'm hit.
To Gollum and
Did it.
Page. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Gollum Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delis of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
Skip the replay. We all just saw it happen.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Usian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Alright. New reward. Alright. Got a new skin for the MiG-21 fish bed. Yeah, next mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usia, has been seized by the Erusian Army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from
Okay.
Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usean continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Okay. That's a lot to take in all at once.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Okay. Of course it's going to draw enemy air support. Alright, so the Erusians are the bad guys. We are Oceans. And we have basically been kind of a peacekeeping force until the Erusians suddenly just decided they were going to declare war on us for some reason. Not sure why yet, but I'm sure we'll get to that. Alright. Oh yeah, we can look at the aircraft tree now. Alright, that's our F-16. Ooh, F-14. Alright. 29. Don't even know what that is. Oh, these are all advanced upgrade parts and stuff. Okay, okay. Big 31 Foxhound. Okay, it looks like the lower half of this tree is the Russian fighters and such. So I'm guessing then, ooh, the Su-57. Yep, F-22, F-35, F-23. So the upper half then is likely the American fighters. Yeah, it seems to be. Alright, I'm excited to unlock everything on this. There's my baby. The A-10. Okay. Well, clearly I have no credits right now. Oh, I guess I do. I have 83,000 credits, but that's not enough to actually do much. Oh, because I played the first mission once before. That's right. But not enough to actually buy much of anything, so I'm not going to at the moment. We have an F-16 and an F-4. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of the F-16. The F-4 is a pretty sweet aircraft, so we will do mission 2. Yes, we have some long-range air-to-ground missiles. That actually looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I'll go with those over the unguided bombs. Although we get more of the unguided bombs. Nah, I'll go with those. Okay. let's get this party started.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Mission 2, charge the enemy. Destroy the enemy ground facilities.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
Got him.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Doctor. Yes, I know how to control an aircraft.
Locked. Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! Shit, where are the damn interceptors?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
No kidding.
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! Going for the radar car!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Being attacked by enemy aircraft!
Chopper.
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! Requested permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! Where the hell do you think the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Go, go.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down.
Yep.
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Okay, let's go. Blind those bastards.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online! Push the plant forward too fast. It's too far from Allied territory.
Gotcha.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Yes, I know. But we have some other problems here.
Break, do it!
Oh boy. Nope.
I have you spiked. Enemy on your ass.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Oh, really? Okay. Up, up, up.
That radar was just about to go online. There's an enemy on your tail.
These choppers are pretty easy pickings to missiles.
Mage 2 shot down a bandit.
Lock on bandit. Score 6, Black 2.
All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
Just hit him.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Kind one.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Oh, they're on the ground now.
Enemy on your tail.
Missile launched.
17, right?
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those poor versions. I can imagine in a language we can understand. Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead? Target lock.
I think he's
Firing.
still alive?
Enemy transport destroyed.
There we go.
There's more.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Man, those things are tough.
Mage 2, you're targeted.
This base is worth destroying.
There's an enemy on your tail.
Missile. Missile.
Yo. Oh, right behind me.
Missile inbound. Streaking.
Finish off this guy on the ground before he can really get moving.
That's a miss.
Keep your mind focused.
5 targets remaining.
All transports have been destroyed, but
Enemy on your tail.
What
carrying.
was...
Missile.
Yeah, right. What was that?
Missile.
Attack missed.
Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Target eliminated.
Breaking to escape lock.
Fortunately, they can dodge just as easily as I can.
Watch out. The enemy has a
One,
lock.
enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
4 targets remaining.
Fire anti-air gun. Now. Drake, do it.
Get him. Got him.
3 targets remaining.
Alright.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Standing clear 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Wait, what? That looks bad.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what IG turns are, right? Use them. It's chow time.
Oh,
HQ, this is
press them
Golem 1.
both together to
Bandits
form a
confirmed as
IG.
UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more
I see.
warning. Feels like I'm riding a roller
Oh, I
coaster
lose
here.
so much speed when I do
Mage
high
2,
turns.
break that lock.
Oh boy. I've only got 12 missiles left.
Locked. It's chow time.
Okay.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Shit! I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Alright.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to
A
try.
lot of free
You're
dinners
doing
here
good.
then, eh?
That's one. Just 2 more.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. Don't try to read their movements. Attack missed.
Don't ice up in there. Page 2, walking.
Where'd he go?
Page 2, target down. 1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
There you are. Come on. Alright.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
It's a pretty callous way to view it, I guess. Yeah,
The current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
Okay, 2 missions down. 2 missions. Alright. Let's get a debrief on what the heck just happened. What was in those C-17s?
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Mission rank A. Okay. Let's see what the next one entails. Mission 3, 2-pronged strategy.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Arsenal Birds. Unmanned aerial aircraft carriers. That's pretty cool. I'm sure I'll have to fight those at some point. Okay, let's see if we can afford anything good on the aircraft tree. Oh right, the F4 and the F-104 are the bonus DLC stuff. Alright, so we can afford an F-14 Super Tomcat. That's awesome. I'd like to start getting up here to the F-15s, but I have to buy the F-2 to do so, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's not a bad plane. Or we can start going down here. Like Super Hornets. After that. Oh, just a lot of upgrades. Oh, the Typhoon, the Rafale. Oh, they've got some good planes on this lineup. Alright. Ooh, there's the Su-47. Oh man, that's expensive. Okay. I've got some MRP, and I'm gonna buy me a... I've got the Mirage as well, that's nice. Pretty much better in every category than the Tomcat. Oh, that's the... Yeah, still. You know what? We're totally doing this. Oh, okay. Yep. Give me that F-14. Top Gun. I love that plane. Okay. Rudder actuators, level 1. Oh, okay. Then we can buy new parts to add to our upgrades. Our aircraft. 8-target air-to-air missile. Holy cow. Or the long-range air-to-air missile. That's basically the Phoenix missile, I think. You know what? That looks pretty cool. Or should we go with some actual upgrades here? Can't afford another aircraft just yet. Yeah, I think that's gonna be important. Okay. Oh, now we can buy the F-18. That's nice. And now we can buy the A-10. That's even better. Small anti-icing system. Oh. Okay. Well, icing hasn't really been an issue yet, but it probably will be. Yeah, give me that thing. Okay, we have an F-14. Yes. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, the long-range air-to-air missile is totally the Phoenix missile, which is kind of like what the F-14 was known for. We've got 24 of those, or 12 of the super long rangers. These will probably be more valuable to us. Let's go with that. What do I got for parts? I've got Blisk. I don't know what that means. And oh, okay. Each one takes up a certain number of slots, I see. And then the aircraft has... Yep, I got it. Alright, here we go. Launching with the F-14 Tomcat. Take down the bandits. Alright. No air-to-ground needed for this mission, I certainly hope. Still got missiles if it is, but should be fine.
H2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
Oh, yeah.
H2 is away.
Nice. combi strike, I'd play highway to the danger zone here. You can all just imagine it.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Whoa.
Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Mage 2,
Ready.
bandit down. Excellent work. Locked.
Got him. Hi, G.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in an IG turn.
Oh. Did not know that was an option. Good to know.
Swarm remaining. Three remaining.
I'm also looking for that named plane if one shows up in this mission.
Chicken bandit! They got me! Engage! We've got this.
Miss.
What's ours? We need reinforcements now!
Show up on the radar.
Bandits are in the clouds!
Nice kill.
One remaining. Mage 2, locked.
Flag will pull it out. Breaking! Okay!
Nine. Come on.
Chicken bandit!
Fine.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break!
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Whoa.
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft stay alert.
Holy smokes. He's even oh boy. Oh, what?
UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skyscapes, what do we do about that monster?
Break! Now!
We're just waiting for mission command.
Just the last second.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
We're gonna use our flares and our long-range missils to just
Can't
stay
get a read on
out
these
here.
bandits. They're dodging everything I
So
throw
I can
at
pop
them.
and shots
All
at that
aircraft.
thing.
No change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
That thing? God help us. You're talking about just me playing with the drone.
Bandits are fast as hell.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here? I can't get a lock.
Enemies on me.
Mark 2. Kill someone.
God, this thing
You
is...
got me.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over
multiple
command.
launchers here.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Squadron, find the situation.
There are too many drones. I can't reach the arsenal bird.
Tell me
Don't
about
let the
it.
UAV movements knock you sideways. Even a machine can be outsmarted.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Column 3. Column 2's hit.
Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna quit this mission and I'm gonna equip those, that right there, the 8 target air-to-air missiles. That's what I need for this. Wow. For mission 3, that is a tough one, and I like that that is a tough one. I imagine everybody else that's played this game is probably like, man, this guy's having problems on mission 3, what a loser, but it's a little bit harder than it looks, trust me. Alright, I've got the 8 missiles now. And we're gonna give this another go.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Obviously, I'll be saving those spread missiles for the big target there at the very end. It's the Arsenal bird.
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
Here we go, boys.
Mage 2 is away. Mage 2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Oh, is that what those big pods are
Mage
down
Squadron,
there?
this is the situation.
Must be.
Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action.
Okay.
Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure.
That's cool.
Trigger
Cloud's
time to show the other guys that we can
effect
wet
here.
wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. Golem 4 bucks too.
Golem 2 just knocked one down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
Grand Prix, feeling out! Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. I'm hit. I lost control. Careful. There's a real demon in there.
When you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Being locked onto.
Mage 2, bandit on your tail.
Missile hit.
Oh, I have 5 uses of flex.
4 remaining.
Good to know.
We're getting our ass kicked. Where are our reinforcements? They got me.
3 remaining.
Had to bump one there.
We got this. We can't recover.
We need reinforcements now.
Drop that speed.
Bandit has a locket.
There we go.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
The enemy command insane. Why aren't they pulling out?
Fox 2.
Pull back.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
This is crazy to think fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
God, I hate these things.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break! Now!
We're just waiting for mission
Get rid of some of these drones.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
Go, go, go. Yes, take those things down.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird. I can't take it.
I've got him in my sights. Golem 3, Fox 2.
Get away. Just stand steady.
Skeleton 1 lost.
Knock out
Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron to Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Stubborn bastards. Take them all down. Golem 3, Fox 2, Sicko. Golem 2, missile, evade.
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit. Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Bip.
Coming! What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
Down.
HQ,
All right, that
what's
was down.
happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Evade! Controls are out!
What the heck?
Skeleton 2 lost.
Oh my god.
We got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot
My
down those
God.
UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Holy
Golem 2, head back to
smokes,
base.
that sucked.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back in
It won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Targeting gun range. Mage 2, missile away.
Yowza! That seems to be young to puppy. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Mage 2, UAV down. Missile did not connect.
This is where we lost.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
My status is fine. This is Gargoyle 1, leading Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Leave him alone.
Retreating aircrafts. Prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
One bed. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
He's fast. It's like he...
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell?
What?
Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run! You're mine. I'll make it quick.
Page 2, locked.
Column and Main Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of France.
Yep. Wait.
Lock down hostile.
Good Column and Main Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Getting a little tight.
Lock broken by the clouds.
God.
Page 2,
Well, still
UAV down.
Whatever.
Keep it up, buddy.
Portrait aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Going for the loner.
Detonate. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off. Not on my watch.
If Main Squadron still have their hotshot station, then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Column and Main, we owe you a debt. And we'll pay it. Main Squadron, get those things off my ass!
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Alright, you're clear.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Column
Take
2,
one
what's
more
your
shot.
status?
I'm dead, but I think I'm all
Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Maid Squadron, withdraw.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. The deck is clear. H2, you are cleared for landing.
Oh boy.
3,000 to carrier. Lower your speed. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. 1,500 to carrier.
Obviously somewhat of a simplified carrier landing.
H2, lower your nose. You're too high.
Come on. Okay,
Perfect,
well,
H2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
It's a good thing Ace Combat is not a simulator.
Mage
but
Squadron,
that
this
was
is the
still
situation. Gollum and the other...
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Sorry, I was a little entranced by that there. Okay, I think that is where I'm going to call it for this video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'm having so much fun playing this game. I definitely look forward to bringing more out very soon. And until the next time, I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.